Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, South Africans love living large. Some think fancy cars, branded clothing, designer shades and lavish things tell the world that you've made it. But it's not where you live, how you look, or what you drive that tell the world how financially sound you are. It's the 3 digits that make up your credit score. So we're joined today by Mochecko Chaka from Financial Services Company DirectAxis to explain to us the importance of maintaining a good credit score. How are you? Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you. How are you?
This is quite a stressful conversation. Like, well, what is your credit score? What does it mean? And why is it important to know what it is?
Well, you know, credit is such a wonderful thing to have, and it allows you to do some of the things you want to do in life, but it can be a source of anxiety.
Yes.
And for a lot of people, especially if it's not being managed well, but one of the best ways to get ahead of that is to understand your credit score, because most retailers and companies, when assessing to give you credit, utilize it.
Yeah.
So there are a bunch of companies or organizations that collect all information about how you pay and how you behave around your credit, and then they generate a credit score for you. And on the back of that, then people can grant you credit or not. And having that information allows you upfront to know what you can get, or if you can work on it and improve it and then be able to access more credit.
Why do we all not know what our credit scores are, and how can we find out what they are?
Number of reasons. One of them is awareness. So we are not always aware that we can have access to it. In fact, South African legislation allows you to have 1 free credit score per year.
Okay.
And the second thing is emotional, because sometimes people find it difficult to go over that chasm to know their credit score.
Yeah.
Because they think, oh, if I know, I'll be worried, I won't like what I see.
Yeah, it's a source of anxiety.
It is a source of anxiety. But we always encourage people to know, because once you do, firstly, you know what decisions you can make about credit. And then if it's not positive, which happens, it's not a reason to panic, because then you're empowered and you can make decisions to improve it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how do we find out what our score is?
So at DirectAxis, we have a product called Pulse, which we're very passionate about.
Okay.
And if you go to our website, DirectAxis Pulse, and sign up, you get this, this credit report for free. When it renders on the screen, it shows you your credit rating. So we've simplified it for people so they can engage with it. So it's either very good, poor, or excellent. And then it also shows you what's contributing to that score. So you know, is it I'm paying on time? Have I got too much credit than I can afford? Helping you at least be able to visualize what you need to do. And then it also informs you what are your credit line items.
Yeah.
These are things like, do I have a Truwords account? Do I have a credit card? How much do I owe? What's the limit?
Yeah.
And this information helps you. And then it also gives you a trend to see how you've done, and then advises you on some strategies to say, if you have a particular area that's not strong, what you can do to improve it.
And then, I mean, how are you judged on this, and can you recover from it? So if you've had like a really bad credit score at one point, can you then get a really good one? Like, how forgiving is credit?
No, very forgiving, because the thing is, as you become more engaged, it also can benefit you, because then you start becoming focused on understanding the things you can do to improve it. It actually becomes a bit of a game, because now you log on every month and the information is refreshed, and you see what your behavior in the last month could have done to influence the score. So it becomes something that you now feel empowered and you start to take control, particularly if it can show you which aspects of your credit you need to manage.
You said we get 1 free a year. What does that mean?
It means that any bureau that has a credit score can allow you a free one, and then you have access to that. But what we offer, DirectAxis, goes a little bit further, because for free, when you sign up and it's free, you can access it every month.
Why are more people, like literally, why is not everybody on that if it's for free?
Well, that's a challenge we face, to really help people to first understand that it's there.
Yeah.
And secondly, to sort of like nurse them through that fear of knowing it and looking at it, and then being able to engage it a little bit better than before.
So just give us 3 easy tips on how to manage your credit better.
Firstly, it's to try and find out what it is. So knowing is the first part, and it's so important. Then to understand what's contributing to your current score. Am I paying well? Am I paying late? And then by understanding that, then you can take steps to fix it. And then the second one to really fix your credit score is to actually make the decision to take control of your life and start making different decisions, because if you don't make the changes, then you won't see them reflected in your score. Yeah,
and it's so important to have a good credit score, because I think a lot of people can get into debt when they're very young and they don't realize how that's going to impact them when they're older. So it is important to clear it as quick as possible.
Very, very important, because, I mean, once you have a good credit score and you carry on with the behaviors to keep that up, it'll open you up to being able to have a healthy relationship with credit. Yeah. And then now you can do some of the things like, you know, now and then live lavish, but most of the times it allows you to push your kids through school, buy a house, buy the car you need. So it's very positive for people in their lives.
Thank you so much. When I leave here, I'm going to find out what my credit score is.
Thank you for having me. 3
digits that can change your day. Lovely chatting to you. Thank you very much. It was very helpful information. So forget what your friends, neighbours and colleagues think. When it comes to your finances, the people that really matter are your employers, landlords, banks, retailers, who use your credit score to find out just how financially reliable you are.
Registering for Pulse is free and easy. Visit directaxis.co.za/Pulse today.